Imagine waking up to headlines not about another raid or scandal, but about a woman from Sean Diddy Combs' past stepping forward with something few expected: support. Virginia Huynh, Diddy's ex-girlfriend, has just submitted a formal letter to the court, asking for him to be granted bail. In a case already overflowing with controversy, lawsuits, and federal scrutiny, Virginia's letter isn't just surprising, it's shaking the entire narrative. Let's rewind for a second. Diddy has been in the eye of a legal hurricane. Multiple lawsuits alleging sexual misconduct, racketeering claims, and even federal agents raiding his homes on both coasts. For many, this is a downfall decades in the making. For others, it's a media frenzy spiraling out of control. But in the middle of this firestorm, Virginia's quiet move has sparked something new: a conversation about the man behind the headlines. Who is Virginia Huynh? She's not a celebrity. She's not an influencer. She's not someone trying to chase clout. In fact, she's lived most of her life far from the spotlight. But once upon a time, she and Diddy shared something real. Their relationship may not have made the tabloids, but sources close to the pair say it was meaningful, grounded in a side of Diddy that few people got to see. And now, in the middle of his darkest chapter, Virginia is standing up and saying, "I know a different version of this man." In her letter, Virginia paints a picture that feels completely out of sync with what the media has been reporting. She talks about Diddy as a compassionate partner, a mentor, someone who helped her through personal struggles without ever asking for anything in return. She acknowledged the gravity of the current charges. She didn't ignore them, but she urged the court to consider the full scope of Diddy's character, not just the headlines. She wrote about his relationship with his children, his charitable work, and the way he's mentored dozens of young creatives, many of whom had no other opportunities. And here's the thing: Virginia didn't just submit the letter and disappear. According to insiders, she's been in contact with Diddy's legal team, offering emotional support, providing context from her time with him, and even privately speaking with others in his circle. This isn't just a moment of nostalgia. It's a bold decision to align herself with someone the world is currently turning against. Now, whether or not the court will be swayed by her words remains to be seen. But character letters can matter. Judges don't only look at facts, they look at humanity. They weigh danger against support networks, risk against redemption, and in a case where Diddy's public image is in free fall, someone from his past offering a nuanced, personal perspective could be more powerful than any press release. But of course, the internet has opinions, and they're divided. Some say Virginia's letter is touching, even courageous. They point out that people are complicated, that Diddy, like all of us, exists in shades of gray. Others see it as a calculated move, an attempt to manipulate public perception or soften Diddy's image before his next hearing. And some are flat out angry, saying the allegations are too serious for anyone to be offering public support right now. What makes this even more complex is that this isn't Diddy's only ex who has spoken up. Over the past few months, a pattern has emerged, some defending him, others accusing him. It's like a courtroom of ghosts, each with their own version of Diddy. And the public? We're stuck trying to figure out which version to believe. But Virginia's story feels different. She's not profiting from her letter. She's not booking interviews or selling exclusives. She's offering a glimpse into the man she once loved, and perhaps still cares for. And whether you believe her or not, there's something undeniably human about what she's done. In a world quick to cancel and slow to forgive, her letter asks a difficult question. Can someone be both guilty of mistakes and deserving of support? Sources say Diddy was deeply moved by the letter. One insider claimed he read it 3 times in one night. For a man who's facing the collapse of everything he built, his empire, his reputation, his freedom, Virginia's words may be one of the few things reminding him that not everyone has turned their back. But we have to be honest. This case isn't going away. There are federal investigations still unfolding, lawsuits still pending, new witnesses coming forward, and public opinion is shifting daily. Even with Virginia's support, Diddy has a long legal road ahead. No letter can erase what's been filed in court. No memory can rewrite the facts. But maybe, just maybe, Virginia's letter reminds us that every headline has a human story behind it. And every man, no matter how powerful or vilified, As someone who remembers him before the fall, Virginia ended her letter with a quote. "The measure of a man," she wrote, "is not just in his worst moment, but in the way he rises from it. Whether Diddy can rise from this moment is yet to be seen. But one thing's for sure, he's not rising alone. So now we turn to you. Do you believe Virginia Huygh's letter will make a difference? Should past relationships be considered when someone is facing serious legal charges? And how do we reconcile a public figure's private acts of kindness with the serious accusations they face? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. This isn't just a story about Diddy. It's a story about complexity, redemption, and what it means to stand by someone when the world walks away. If you're here for real stories, honest truths, and the untold layers behind celebrity headlines, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Celebs Life. We bring you the news behind the noise, the heart behind the headlines. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.